So hey everyone, retweet if you're ready to see SHIB lift off. But Shiba Inu is coming in for a big, massive liftoff. It's coming in for that bull run, and maybe while it might not reach the moon just yet, it's coming to something else. It's coming to what we need to see. The big price rally that will get the investors in, where it will eat the zero. So this was the last liftoff. We're going to be seeing another liftoff again to the moon, everyone. We're finally seeing the traction everyone has been super patient for. Thank you so much for dropping a like. We're going to be checking all of the news today because Shiba Inu and Shiba Spike is really important to know that we are seeing the positive indicators for the price to grow once again as big institutions are coming in. I think one of the institutions actually invested into SHIB, and SHIB being worth $10 in the next 10 weeks. Both of these could be correct. You never know. Obviously, $10 would be completely insane, but who knows right now? Like, the market is crazy. I never say never of SHIB being worth 1 cent, for example. It's possible, but it's going to be very hard. Even half a penny is much, much more likely. And with half a penny or even third of a penny or 1/100th of a penny, just imagine how much of the rewards it would actually give. It would give, honestly, the biggest rewards you could hope for. If SHIB hits $10, people will start buying complete countries, or when the whole portfolio is going to be worth $10. So that would be completely awesome if you woke up one morning and SHIB would be worth, 1/100th of a cent, even 1/10th of a cent. I would love to see that because that would mean massive rewards. 1/100th of a cent is still awesome. But a message from the Exodus wallet officials to the SHIB army. It's going up and up. Hot indeed. Glad you like it. Our team salutes the SHIB army. Salute. Or basically SL, his name. And that's really, really awesome. It's spicy right now. SHIB is coming up. So this is really, really cool. While, every single wallet supports SHIB, because it's one of the most talked about coins. It's growing at a fast rate. Watch out, PayPal. Here comes crypto as a payment system. And crypto is becoming a payment system now. We are in those adoption stages where people will be using crypto for payment instead of the USD, instead of the euro, instead of whatever you're using, maybe the British pounds, maybe Sri Lankan pounds, who knows. But when PayPal announced last month it's a super app and is ready to launch, this marked the payments company's next big step towards the launch of a new consumer digital wallet that was in works for some time. The new product will be rolled out in the US over the next several months and expected to offer a variety of financial, shopping, and e-commerce services, including crypto, support of crypto payments, something that will give consumers that much soft flexibility when they pay for goods and services that offer merchants the option to accept digital assets. So something I have been saying in my every single video is what will actually happen when all of these users, so for example, when a crypto gets, for example, 10 million users or 100 million users, when you will be the first holder, when it only has 30 million users so far, who knows how rich you will be. I definitely think it's still early. Those who invested in crypto at its adoption are one of the richest people right now. But the growth is still happening. The growth is still growing, basically. But there's no denying that the company of PayPal size, offering the ability to spend Bitcoin and other digital assets at the point of sale, will be a real big deal in terms of the future adoption of cryptocurrencies as form of legitimate means of value exchange. This is also something that already existing providers of crypto payments have a good reason to be worried about, as a good portion of their customers may be lured away by new offerings. And nonetheless, PayPal is almost certain to have a proper run for its money. The ability to spend digital assets for goods and services has been available for several years now, with the number of crypto processing services offering a way to spend your coins on pizza or educational online courses growing each year. Some platforms, for example, BitPay and Coin Payments, to name a few, are among industry's veterans and have been around long enough to establish businesses trusted by millions of users worldwide. The likes of an open source platform, Bitcoin Pay server, and Coinbase Commerce, which lets institutions invest into such platforms, entered the space only relatively recently. However, it didn't take them long to garner the market's attention either. Many of these platforms offer merchants the ability to accept cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Look, what you have to know here is a lot of institutions are offering people the option to buy Bitcoin and transfer it to fiat. Now, joining the bandwagon is also Crypto.com, a Hong Kong-based provider of alternative financial services. So what you really need to know is all of these institutions, all of these big companies and big apps know that the competition is heating up. MasterCard and Visa are having a battle because they know people will be flocking in to spend their money on Visa for buying, and basically converting it into SHIB. Specifically in the area of crypto cards, there is such a high demand right now. Public Mint is another project that has recently tooted its hat into the ring, but PayPal has been a big driving force for a blockchain ecosystem since making cryptocurrencies available on the native app. It'll be interesting to see if the blockchain companies work alongside PayPal or they'll end up competing directly. In the meantime, it's all very early stages. We have mountains of innovation to keep track of either way. As Microsoft is coming in and trying to prevent hackers or basically pirates, and built on the Ethereum blockchain, Arcus aims to provide a truthless incentive mechanism while protecting data collected from open anonymous population of piracy reporters. So once again, institutions using crypto is the key to actually you becoming rich. So as more institutions use crypto, they get more users in, then your wallet does increase and you get slightly richer until one day you see a big institution like Amazon, which is only a matter of time, I suppose, and only like Walmart coming in announcing that they will be accepting cryptocurrency. For example, first Bitcoin, then Ethereum, then SHIB. Imagine what will happen to your Shiba Inu coin prices, but I definitely do think Shiba Inu's 10x or 100x is still possible for those holders holding right now. Obviously, some of the coins out there will not survive, but I do think Shiba Inu will survive as it's the top 100 coin right now. It's the top 50 and it's one of the top 100 coins. So it definitely has a lot of potential. It's going to be run on public Ethereum network, which would otherwise correspond to thousands of transactions. Tech companies worldwide have become increasingly concerned with protecting intellectual property and fighting digital piracy. As Cointelegraph previously reported, Tech Bandira, and we can see Ether is more popular than Bitcoin in Singapore, and Ether is more popular. So almost 4 in 5 Singaporean crypto holders own Ether, followed by Bitcoin, Cardano, and Binance Coin. As more people own Ether, they will be burning more and more of Ether, which will increase Ethereum's price. And when this increases Ethereum's price, this also increases SHIB's price, as you will need Ethereum to pay for the transactions. So Shiba Inu will be more of a commodity. The reports, which sample 4,348 Singapore-based adults who self-identify as having or being interested in personal finance, showing that 67% of respondents currently own crypto assets. But while 1 in 5 crypto holders are women, the study profiles the average Singaporean crypto holders as a 29-year-old male with an average annual household income of about 38,000 a year. So a lot of people, own different kinds of crypto, but most of the people, 78%, owned Ethereum. And on the other hand, a lack of knowledge and understanding is the leading factor of deterring non-crypto owners from investing in the asset class. So when you tell someone about cryptocurrency, if you could teach them about crypto, they will invest into it. The volatility of crypto and markets, the risky nature of crypto investments, and the lack of regulatory oversight were also noted as barriers to investing. But one thing is for sure, crypto is still super early. If you're investing into SHIB, you're still very early here. As we're seeing a lot of hacks, and the hackers are trying to sell that for crypto. People are trying to actually, and US is trying to offer anyone who knows about the hack $10 million. So the mobile carrier was sued by a victim who lost 450,000 in Bitcoin in a SIM swap attack. T-Mobile has been under a lot of pressure, just something you should know if you're owning T-Mobile. But going back to Shiba Inu news, Ledger Live integrates accessible Ether staking options. Ledger announces support for Ether staking using Lido Finance in an attempt to drive tolerability and inclusion in the market. And when they do that, Ether's price once again rallies. So staked Ether, which will equal Ethereum as 1:1 ratio, will become visible within your Ledger wallet. This asset figure will refresh on a daily basis to display newly accumulated staking rewards. So for each Ether you'll stake through Lido, you'll receive ST Ether in exchange. These can be exchanged, sent, or sold using services such as Paraswap. More people staking even on, Shiba Inu, means more people will be happy. But crypto developer will lead Twitter's decentralized social media initiative. The new lead plans on hiring the Blue Sky team and partnering closely with Twitter and other companies as the next steps towards folding the decentralized social media plan. So what this means is that, a new developer, a new crypto developer, is going to be working in bringing Twitter users and Bitcoin users together. So they could link potentially their wallets on Twitter, on some way connect them, and all of the crypto users are mostly on Twitter. So that's really exciting to see. When new technologies have emerged to make a decentralized approach more viable, said the Twitter CEO. Blockchain points to a series of decentralized solutions for open and durable hosting, governance, and even monetization. The Twitter CEO is super bullish on crypto right now. Dorsey said it would allow the project to move much, much faster through the code. And that is something else as we're coming closer and closer to Bitcoin's Lightning Network. They're going to be planning to integrate Bitcoin Lightning Network into Twitter. And earlier this month, Dorsey revealed that Square intends to develop an open source, non-custodial Bitcoin hardware wallet. Imagine how many of new investors this will have. But Poly network hack exposes DeFi flaws, but community comes to the rescue. The DeFi hackers' initial intentions remain unclear, but they refuse to accept a $500,000 bounty after returning all the funds. So this is what we're seeing. Shiba Swap will never get hacked. And the hacker didn't accept the money, so that's really, really, crazy to me. But this is a crazy news for today. So we're going to be seeing a lot more news next time. Thank you so much for liking. I do have some important news next time. Thank you so much for subscribing, and peace, everyone.